video we'll be looking at the intrusion policy. So intrusion policy by default has some signatures, some 33,000 or 34,000 signatures by default will be installed in that recognizing that intrusion policy. So I will be deploying that one. So to do in our lab, so I will be adding one Kali Linux in over here. So I will show you how to add the Kali Linux, and I will give you the command how to generate the virus in order to detect that one. So I will go back to my topology now, and you can see that I don't have the Kali Linux. So I will click on new template, click on next, and go to the guest and look for the Kali Linux. Click on Kali Linux here. So I need a Docker image. I don't need a official image. So I will click on install, next, finish, and OK. So this is your Kali Linux. I will just drag it over here. So it will take time to download this one. So it's almost like 1 GB file. So it will take a time. So see you when it's been downloaded. Right, you can see that now the downloading has been started. It's pulling the image from the Docker, so it will take some time. So once this has been done, I will come back again. Alright, so my Kali Linux has been downloaded. So what I will do, I'll go ahead and I will add one switch here. I'll also change this one. It is G0/0. And now I'll start my Kali Linux. I'll take the console of it. So I will say that IP address at 150.192.168.122. Maybe 100. AVTH0. So let me confirm, it's AVTH0, right? That's it. So now I'm generating a very old attack. So it's a very old attack. So you have to turn off your firewall in order to detect that one. So what I have to do is like first service PostgreSQL. SQL. I need to start this service first. I would say that MFS console. So it's starting the Metasploit framework. So first I will demonstrate that the attack has been happened, and after that we will implement the intrusion policy. So now I will say that use Windows MISEC HTA_server. So these are the commands. Say that set SRV host server host. IP address is 192.168.122.100, which we have given. Set URI path is /update. So I am just generating a link with /update. Next, I will say that exploit. So now it will provide me the link now. You see that it is saying that URL link is http 192.168.122.100 on port number 8080/update. So I will go to my Windows machine now, and I will open my Internet Explorer. So now keep in mind that firewall is off because it's a very old attack. So firewall automatically will block that one. To demonstrate this lab, I have turned off the firewall. So now I will go to my HTTP 192.168.122.100 on port number 8080/update. If I go to my Kali Linux, you see that delivering payload. That means attack has happened. You see that it is asking me to download one small application now. So now I want to stop this one. If I go to my FTD now, FMC, if I go to my analysis, if I go to my intrusion events, so by default it will not detect the intrusion. So you have to implement the intrusion policy for it. Right, so you can see that there is no intrusion policy, but intrusion is already been happened. So you don't know. If I go to the connection events, Now let me have a look. Where is that connection event? You see that this is a connection event, and the connection is being allowed on TCP port number 88. So now, in order to stop this attack, so what I have to do is like I have to implement the intrusion policy. So I will go to the policies, and I will go to the intrusion policy. Policies, intrusion policies. And I will create a new policy. I will say that INTR, and I will say that maximum detection. So I have a different option: balance security and connectivity. Never use this one. Connectivity over security. So in you are saying that connection is preference to the connection is higher than the security. No rules active or security over connectivity. So my best option is to go with the maximum detection. You want to detect those attacks. Okay, so now I will say create policy. I don't want to edit the policy. I'm not going to do anything but in this video. So we will be doing the manual intrusion, defining the manual intrusion policies in the next video. So in this video, I will be utilizing the default signatures which are available in my intrusion policy. Alright, so it took a while to create a policy, so be patient while creating this policy. So now I will go to my policies, access control policy, and now I will apply to the rule. So we have applied the file and malware policy. In the same way, I'm going to apply the intrusion policy. So I will apply to the rule level. So I will apply to the rule 1, which is going from inside to outside. Click on edit, and I will go to my inspection. So let me zoom out. So I'll go to my inspection now. Here there is an intrusion policy. I will go ahead and I will select my intrusion policy. So by default, you can also select here. If you don't want to create a manual rules, you can directly select from here maximum detection. So since I have created a new policy, I will select the policy which I have created. So I'll click on save. So once that has been saved, click on save and deploy the policy. So once the deployment is been done, so this time it should detect it as a intrusion and it should block that. So in the previously we were able to download the application. So this time after the deployment, it should automatically block that connection. So we'll go ahead and deploy, cross check. We're in deploying the intrusion policy, deploy and deploy. So I will be back when this deployment is being finished to do the verification. Right, so my deployment is being finished. So before I go ahead and make a connection, so I will go to my Windows PC and I will clear that. I'll go to my settings. So I will clear the history so that it makes a new connection. So okay, privacy and security. Choose what to clear. I will just clear everything. I will also turn on this one. And now that I have cleared the browsing history, so this time I will go ahead and I will access the same link. Right, so it has been cleared. So I will open a new tab and now I will go to HTTP. Okay. stop that one, and I will go to my HTTP 192.168.122.100 on port number 8080/update, and I will just click on enter. You see that delivering payload attack is happening, but I'm not able to get any application. So if you remember, previously we were able to get that downloading option over here to download the application and run that script, but now I'm not getting that one. That means my FTD has successfully blocked that one. So I will go to my analysis now. I will go to the intrusion events, and this time in the intrusion events it should show me that this attack was happening and it was blocked. Now you see that what kind of attack it was, what is the priority. See, protocol DNS, firewall client, long host, entry, exploit attempt. It was trying to exploit, so this was the demonstration of the intrusion policy. Hope you enjoyed this video and see you in the next video. Thank you.